What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on the channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning. So come by and say hello. All right, guys. Well, we have the pre-proposal that was hinted at last week during the official post from the team regarding the layoffs and restructuring. There was also the announcement of how the Rebellion pack sale would be handled in a very different way. So here is the proposal from, or I should say pre-proposal from the official Splinterlands account, or official Splinterlands Peak D account is what I meant. Now, I don't want to read this entire thing to you, but I think there are a couple things that are worth calling out. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and jump in from the top down. So nothing changes here. The DAO is going to hire Steam Monsters to develop, distribute, and operate Rebellion. For this, they're asking for $250,000 in one of the stable coins, of which we do have enough currently in the DAO holdings, and then a 50% revenue share for pack sales across the life of the set. And again, that only includes newly minted packs, not any of the secondary market sales. Now, here's something interesting. All pack sales will be conducted using the DEC tokens, which will be delivered directly to the SPS DAO account. The DAO will then pay half of the DEC received from pack sales to Splinterlands for 50% revenue share no later than 30 days from when it was received. So the money isn't going to Splinterlands directly and then Splinterlands shares it with the DAO. It's actually going to the DAO directly and then being given to Splinterlands later. Now, again, this isn't like anything major, but I would have just assumed that the rails had probably been built differently in the past, although Rift Watchers is going directly to the DAO, so I guess they can kind of pick and choose there. But please note, Splinterlands will also allow the purchase using credits, in which case Splinterlands Company will purchase packs on behalf of the player using its DEC tokens, just like how market purchases work when using credits. So that's interesting, because as long as DEC is below the value, right, below, then Splinterlands actually kind of coming away with a good deal right there, which I guess, you know, would be the case no matter what. It's just even more pronounced now because they are the ones spending those DEC tokens and actually physically sending those DEC tokens to the DAO account while taking in the equivalent USD amount, or actually higher USD amount in their bank account. Okay, so Steam Monsters will have complete control and discretion over all facets of the card addition and sale, including, but not limited to, timing, pricing, incentives, designs, etc. While the full details of the Rebellion set are still TBD, we are planning for it to contain a similar number of cards to Chaos Legion and to have a similar sale structure, including similar pricing and pre-sale phase with similar incentive. There's a lot of similar in there. Okay, so what's the main thing here that kind of sticks out to me? Incentives. So I don't want to necessarily over exaggerate where this could go, but it is somewhat vague. And what I mean by incentives is the sense that, sure, initially they can offer some kind of promo card or things like that in order to get people in, similar to what we had in the pre-sale. But I think incentives could also mean potential, like, you know, group sales or holiday sales or something else that could be done in the future, similar to what happened with Chaos Legion. Now, again, I don't know if that is the case or not. This is something that the DAO necessarily wouldn't vote on if we are already voting to give Splinterlands, or Steam Monsters, I should say, the control over that. So that's just something I wanted to call out there. Again, I don't think, and I hope that we don't make the same mistakes that we did with Chaos Legion, you know, just kind of devaluing the packs over time with all these crazy, you know, group sales and whatever. But incentives being placed there is vague enough for me to think that it is possible that they can come back and say, well, we do have full authority, as was given to us by the SPS stakeholders when they voted for this pre-proposal. Okay, so we plan on implementing a burn mechanism. We know that already. Sell out within roughly 1 year. Sounds good. We'll ultimately let the market decide how many packs there will be in total. So we believe that this works much better than choosing a specific number of packs. So yep, all on board with that. So we are planning on implementing some exciting new game mechanics above and beyond the typical new abilities that we expect will increase the level of fun and engagement of Splinterlands Battle, and therefore provide significant additional utility to the Rebellion cards. We expect the full details about the set and sale to be announced in early October. Hey, it's October 2nd, the date that this was supposed to, and I'm recording this, so that should be within the next week. And then with the pre-sale starting soon afterwards. So if we're expecting this to start within the next week, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks at most, we could see a pre-sale beginning by the end of October, which would kind of be in line with where Chaos Legion was. I think Chaos Legion pre-sale went live October 18th, if I'm remembering that date correctly. Okay, so let's just wrap this up. We believe that this is a no-brainer as a DAO, for the DAO, as it gets 50% revenue, and it should far exceed the $250,000 upfront payment. So again, we would only need to sell $500,000 worth, which again, on the grand scheme of things, with packs either at $4 or $5, there's not going to be that many packs. So it's definitely a win for the DAO. It will also allow the DAO to take in potentially billions of DEC tokens, which will take them out of circulation. This should significantly help bring the DEC price up to the level at which it can become profitable to burn SPS to mint DEC tokens. All right, so if this proposal does not get passed, then Steam Monsters Corp will still go ahead with the release of Rebellion Set as planned and will retain 100% of the pack sale proceeds and will not receive any payment upfront from the DAO. And then we can go ahead and see the DAO treasury funds here. I won't jump into that, but yes, so that's where we're at with this. I am in favor of it. I want to support what Matt is trying to do. I know that this has been, or these have been, very trying times for Splinterlands, and I applaud the effort to try and do something very different with the Rebellion pack sale. So, you know, I'd love for him to dig in deeper into why he thinks that this is the best way to go, rather than the team getting all of the money, right? Because again, they just had layoffs, so why not just get 100% of the proceeds and help to build out the team, stabilize things? But maybe that's a question for a different time. At the end of the day, if this is going to go live, keep in mind, it's Monday, October 2nd. If this is going to go live and as a proposal, right, as an actual proposal a week from today, October 9th, we will have clarity on it by the 16th. Now, that being said, there is already a clause in here that says even if it doesn't pass, I think the team is going to go ahead and get us Rebellion details, hopefully within the next week or two, and then have the pre-sale start probably sometime, you know, shortly afterwards. Again, I don't know what shortly afterwards means. I do know what early October means. To me, I define early October as October 1st through October 10th. So, you know, that's pretty much between now and like next Tuesday at this point, which is exciting that we can get a lot more of the details regarding Rebellion. And if they do try to mirror where Chaos Legion was in terms of its overall set release, that the pre-sale was October, like mid to late October. I think October 18th, if I'm remembering the date correctly. But that leaves a lot of wiggle room where we could have it, you know, as early as a couple of weeks. The pre-sale could be as early as a couple of weeks. Again, we don't know when the actual sale or general sale will begin. We don't know when the set actually launches. But either way, exciting October times ahead. Hopefully we do hear something about land as well, because as I've said, I think we really need to get land out before then. But if we do end up getting land out before Rebellion comes out, and Rebellion is going to stick to this October timeframe, that does get me very excited for what is to come this month. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.